Hey, Tanner James, DJ, TJ. I want to give you a really quick tip today about some wording that you may be using, and if you change it up, it could help you come across as a better vendor, a better person as a DJ. Let me explain. We as DJs don't want to be just DJs, right? Because if we're just a DJ, we are a vendor. And when we're a vendor, we don't have any pull. We don't have any power associated with us. We're just a vendor. We're just like the caterer. We're just like the photographer. We don't have any pull. But we know that if we don't do anything, it could very well damage the event and create a bad atmosphere. You know, if you put grandma right by us and our speakers, it's not the best, scene. Or if you put the DJ way out on the other side of the room and across from the dance floor, it's not the best situation, right? So we want to be in this realm of having some power. We want to have some power associated with us, and we don't want to just be a vendor. So how do you do this? You don't want to be a vendor. You want to be an expert or an advisor. That's what I like to say. I'm not a vendor. I'm an expert or I'm an advisor. Now, I don't come to the client and tell them that. Instead, what I do is I say, I'd love to help with your event. Let me explain. So somebody contacts you and says, hey, we're looking for a DJ for this event, whatever. If I were to say, yeah, I'd love to do your wedding, this is how much it's going to be. They're like, okay, cool. Okay, we got that vendor done. But if I say, I'd love to help with your event, help you plan your event, make sure that everything runs smoothly, it completely changes the story. Does that make sense? So I'm not just a vendor. Now I am a person who is going to help make their event great. Now, wedding planners do this and they get a lot of power associated with them, right? The bride and groom or whatever type of event, the main host will go to the wedding planner to get some advice and get some help. We also want to be in that realm. Now, I do not say I'm a wedding planner at all. I do not want to assume that role. I don't want to be associated with that. That's not my area. But I want to have some power associated with me so that I can say, I found that it works a lot better to have the DJ right next to the dance floor as opposed to across the room. This really helps because then they're like, oh, okay, he knows what he's talking about because he's not just a vendor, he is somebody that we're going to go to for advice, like an expert or an advisor. So you see where I'm going with this? You want to have that power where you can go in. Now, that begs the question, how do you get that power? And that's why I say I'd love to help with your event. I don't want to just be a vendor. I want to be somebody who is helping them with their event, planning their event, making sure that their event is memorable. So from now on, implement this into your contact with clients. Say, I'd love to help with your event. I'd love to help you make your event great. Instead of just, I want to do your event, I'd love to DJ your event. I'd love to help you. And again, all together, this kind of changes the mindset because again, if we have 9 DJs that are saying, I'd love to do your event, I'd love to perform at your event, and then you have one person saying, I'd love to help with your event, they're like, oh, help. It subconsciously, psychology in their mind changes it and says, this guy wants to help us. We're not giving him money. We're not going to pay him. He's going to help us. We're changing that whole paradigm. We're having that mind shift. And that is what creates awesome DJs that are able to have more power and able to help the clients actually do what they want to do. So again, my name's Tanner James, DJ, TJ. Thank you for checking out the video.